Who got you?
60.
Did you see him? Evidently not. You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the NFL.
Everyone has a story about when it hit them.
Welcome to the NFL.
The moment they knew they'd arrived in the National Football League.
Welcome to the real world, baby.
Welcome to the National Football League.
Welcome to the National Football League. He in the league.
My first play in a regular season game, we're playing Denver, and it's a running play to their fullback. I go to hit him, and I tackle him. But he hit me so hard. I said, this is what this is going to be like. This is the NFL. You know, I couldn't believe how physical it was, and just such a simple play like that. That's when I knew that this is a whole different league.
We played the Cincinnati Bengals. It was my rookie year, and they had Ocho Cinco.
Let all your eggs out the box and play ball.
When I was growing up, just Ocho Cinco, he was doing just the craziest things. That was when the celebrations were real big when I was in, like, college. When I got to line up across from him, I just looked at him and I was like, man, this is really Ocho. Like, this is crazy. I had 6 pass breakups that game. So it did pretty well.
When I was a rookie in Carolina, one day, Steve Smith went to my locker, got a bunch of my stuff, threw it in a laundry bag with a 25-pound plate, taped it up, and threw it in the bottom of the cold tub.
Ooh, this was gonna hurt.
And not only did he do that, he took my keys and my wallet, put them in a plastic bag, and wrapped them about 100 times with athletic tape, so it was like a giant cast that you'd have to, like, saw to get out of. Good old Steve Smith.
Oh gosh, my welcome to the NFL moment. It was so cool. It was September 11th, 2011, the 10th anniversary of 9/11. We were New York Giants versus Washington Redskins. The fact that those two cities were playing each other, the planes flew overhead, they shot the fireworks out, and they started singing the national anthem. Every single person in the stadium started singing along, and it just felt like, doesn't matter what race you were, where you were from, everyone was American that day. And it felt really cool to be a part of a game like that.
It's probably my second game. I got thrown into guard against the Texans, and never played guard before, but told coaches I could do it, I could get it done. That was sort of the, man, this is the real deal. I got benched. It's probably my 3rd sack I'd given up that game. Where I looked at Jake Delhomme, and he got up off the ground, and he said, "Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on out there?" I said, "Jake, I'm so sick." "Man, just block him," he yelled at me.
Be smart, but you're gonna get an opportunity today, okay? Let's go now.
Rookie year. Played the Ravens, and I was going in a little shallow route, and Matt Castle threw me the ball, and as soon as I caught it, it really hit me. Like, man, and that probably was the hardest hit I received in the NFL. Ray Lewis. I was in awe. You know, I was honored to be hit by him. You know, unfortunately, I fumbled the ball when he hit me.
Can't believe Dexter fumbled it.
It was a big thing for me to be playing with guys that I grew up watching.
Ed Reed and Ray Lewis were playing catch, and I think Ray Lewis threw a ball over Ed Reed's head. And I ran over and picked it up, and I turned around and tossed it back to him, and I kind of paused for a second. I go, holy crap, that's Ed Reed and Ray Lewis.
It was Ray Lewis, like the guy, you know, you grew up watching and stuff, and I had a route. It was like an option route on him, and he was guarding me man to man. Slow motion, like I was just running towards him, he's looking at me, and I'm like, oh no, like I didn't, you know. One of those things, is a surreal moment.
I was in Green Bay in 2008. And that was the year that Brett Favre had retired and Aaron Rodgers was taking over.
Put her in the old vice.
I am officially retiring. I've always wanted to be a Packer. I think I always will be a Packer.
I was on the same team as Brett Favre for one day, because of course the next day he was traded. When I saw him, I thought, wow, this just got real.
One legend seemed to create more welcome to the NFL moments than any other.
Had a chance to meet Walter Payton for the very first time. Saw him after practice one day getting in his car, and I'm going, man, he drives his own car.
I'll say this, the first Chicago Bear player I met when I was drafted was Walter Payton. I walked into the locker room, and in that high-pitched voice of his, it was, "Hi, I'm Walter Payton, welcome to the Bears."
Well, before I played my first preseason game as a player, my rookie year, I was sitting by my locker, and Walter Payton came up to me and asked me if I was nervous. I said, no, I'm not nervous. You know, it's just preseason, you know. But I really was nervous, very nervous, and you know, almost like to the point where I thought I was going to throw up in my helmet just sitting there. And Walter said, I get nervous before every game. Every game I get nervous. And then I take my first hit, and then I'm fine. And then he got up and walked away. And that was very profound to me. Wow, Walter Payton, you know, gets nervous. And that's okay.